Hello and welcome to StarSector. Now, this is a recording. It wasn't streamed. That's exactly what I was trying to say, but it was going to do it in a roundabout way. Hi. So we're recording this rather than stream because I've already done a stream today, and I also wanted to just um, schedule out a little bit more content for you over the Christmas period. StarSector is a game that someone suggested I play in one of the polls earlier. So I looked at it further. I initially said, "Nah, I'm not going to play that." And I looked at it and thought, actually, this looks kind of fun. This looks kind of fun, and everyone likes space games, so yeah, let's go for it. Now there will be a poll following up shortly after this video, saying should we continue this series or should we continue on with the Dwarf Fortress one? The reason for that is because I feel like the Dwarf Fortress one is I don't know as much, right? And I'm struggling around, so maybe people enjoy me kind of struggling and working out what to actually do by myself, or maybe that's really boring for everyone. So I want to kind of get a beat on that. Whereas I think Star Sector should be a much more approachable game in terms of the learning curve required for it. So without much more ado, let's jump into it. This is a first look as well. I have not played any of it. You can see the continue button is grayed out. So let's hit up the new game sort of function and see what options we get. Now our name is of course Pooks. So let's fill that straight away. Sector age. Okay, we'll go with a mix, I think, and we'll go with a normal size. That looks like a key. Iron mode. Can't quit without saving or load a save while still in the game. Well, that's of course what we're going to do. It's always going to be an Ironman mode because we like that. It introduces sort of element of risk really in our decisions. So maybe we won't get too far on this anyway. We'll keep it help enabled because I am a new player, and it looks like we can pick a portrait as well. Um, so we're just gonna scroll down, see what's available to us. Yeah, she looks nasty. You look nasty. Hmm, nothing's really grabbing me. Really, balaclava. Nothing's hugely grabbing me at the moment. Wow. Wow, Sarah. So you have some issues. All right. I think this guy maybe. I kind of want a non-helmet sort of thing. There's no pictures of a space cat, so we can't go for that. But also this guy looks kind of sullen, like he doesn't look happy with his circumstances. So, um, yeah, we're gonna go with this cool guy here. All right. I don't think I can customize anything else. Let's go. Continue. All right. My recent occupation was as Pooks. That's what it was. A bounty hunter commanding a class frigate. All right. A scavenger commanding a wayfarer combat freighter. An explorer leading a salvage expedition from aboard a Poggi-class cruiser, so that's a faster start. A mercenary leading a small force from aboard a Hammerhead-class destroyer, also a faster start. And a freelancer doing whatever job's been able to find, and it's a random sort of one. Okay, so I think it's like hard to um, easier and then whatnot. I don't know. This is the point where I'd ask for feedback from people, but I can't. Um, huh. I think we're going to go with the Explorer because I want the faster start here. I want to get into the action, so we're going to do that. All right. So we've acquired oh, we got a fleet. It's an expedition. That's why. Okay, so this is why we've got it. All right, we've got A cruiser, a light carrier, a combat freighter, a drone tender, and a tanker. And 18,000 buckaroos. Wicked. Easy is recommended for a first-time player. Well, I feel like we've made it easy enough. We're gonna go with normal, but we do need to start with a tutorial so we can learn that. Because I don't know any of the controls, and we will want to see what happens. So I picked this game up for 29 bucks Australian. Australian, yes. So it's not like a sponsored video or anything like that. There's nothing of the sort. So if you like it, grab it. If you don't, don't. I don't care either way. Welcome to StarSector, to the sector, sorry, also to the game. Your fleet is in the middle of nowhere, great, and critically low on supplies, cool. If I don't require more supplies, my fleet will suffer through a slow but ultimately fatal decline. Great, we're starting well. Alright, continue. Fortunately, there's a debris field nearby. Move up to it and activate your scavenging ability to... How did I get myself into these straits? Seriously. I will need heavy machinery, but there's some in my cargo holds, alright? Make sure to take all of the supplies and any other valuable cargo, but feel free to leave the cheap and bulky metals behind. To get your fleet moving, click on an empty space in the direction you want to move, alright? So, yeah, here's our salvage field. Do we just left click? Yeah, left click. Cool. And then there's presumably a salvage button. I'm guessing that's all the other. Why are they wasting things just by going 6? Alright, 6 to start scavenging. There we are. Your fleet assumes a stable orbit relative to the debris field. The field appears to be stable and will not drift apart anytime soon. Long-range scans indicate it's likely something about, well, if it's in space, it shouldn't drift apart because if it's in a stable orbit already, it's just going to stay there, right? Unless something comes in. This is the rules of space. There are indications that what salvage is to be had may not be easy to get to if there's significant risks involved in running a salvage operation. Okay, well, let's assess the risk, because the risk is that we could die without it, right? We have heavy machinery, and we have crew members. We've got a lot of crew members. There's 489 souls in our care here. So effectiveness, pretty good. All right, we're gonna begin this. This feels like almost FDL-ish. Like you get choices and you choose whether or not things will go well or not. All right, we want the supplies. That's what we came here for. Some more heavy machinery sounds good. Some fuel definitely sounds good. And they said to leave the bulky metals behind, but I want them. I feel like we have spare space here from the looks of things, and we can pick those up. Okay, confirm and continue. So press F5 to quick save. Cool. A pirate fleet is approaching. First, you'll spot it as a sensor contact, then as an unidentified fleet, and then when it gets very close, you'll see its true colors. You decide to continue. Don't worry, the pirate ship is a shoddy rust bucket, so why is it attacking me then? And if you do lose, you can press F9 to quick load. Well, I can't because I'm in Ironman mode, lady. I'm assuming it's a lady telling me this. Could be a man, who knows. Even so, combat can be expensive, especially when there's no bounty on the enemy you fight. Deploying ships into battle reduces their combat readiness, and recovering credits consumes supplies, or CR. Battle damage can cost even more supplies to repair. Alright, so, however, fighting is often necessary to survive. Wait for the pirate fleet to approach and then defeat them. I'm wondering if there is a pause button. Here's a sensor blip. Yep, they're coming in and they're very close. Cool. Danger. Danger, Mr. Robinson. The pirate ship maneuvers to prevent you from disengaging easily. It does not appear to be certain of your identity. Any hostilities will have a reduced impact on your reputation. Okay, so they don't know who I am, therefore they're okay with okay. So I could open a comm link or I could move to engage. I feel like we should move into engage. What happens here? All right. So that's me. Okay, I'm an actual person then, so I'm sitting on a ship. Cool. Okay, so I'm happy to be on the Einstein's Demon. I wonder if I can rename these to be whatever we want. All right, continue. All right, you can select it ship with ships to deploy at the beginning of each battle and deploy reinforcements as the battle goes on. Deploying a ship reduces combat readiness by a fixed amount. In addition, ships will begin to gradually lose combat readiness after their peak readiness time runs out. Recovering combat readiness, so that's CR, okay, takes time and consumes valuable supplies, okay. So really we want to defeat it with the minimum necessary. So I feel like, I mean, the tanker doesn't seem like a good idea. We'll just deploy the cruiser. This might be the all-time shortest run, but they said it wasn't a very high, um, like a difficult person. Is all right. So incoming vessels. Can I move? Can I? No. All right. So that's a waypoint. Ah, okay. So we've got. I actually don't know what the buttons are. Can I? All right. So it's actual arrow keys to move this. Cool. Not really, but cool. So I'm just going to keep on going forward. I can get reinforcements. I click on my guy here. Okay, here we go. We have things. Toggle autopilot. Show video feed. Cool. All right. Um, more info. Search and destroy. Okay, and then we can. There's different formations as well. All right, we've said search and destroy. So let's show the video feed and just see what. No, it just turned off. I want to see what's happening here. Get 'em, boys. I'm a shit shot. There we are. Pew pew. Also, our missiles suck. Hey, we have disabled them. All right. Salvager crews are able to recover 312 credits from CPU cores still active in the wreckage. It's disabled or destroyed. We had reduced combat effectiveness as a result. Let's pick through the wreckage. So what do we got here? We've got a light assault gun. That seems like something we want to take. Grab some more metals and just kind of stack them up. Some more fuel as well. Yeah, we're just going to take it all, basically. But then we've got a couple of ship's weapons, basically. So we've got a Vulcan cannon and a light assault gun. All right, confirm and continue. Fleet supply consumption has just gone up. Recovering combat readiness is used to deploy. All right, so we'll open the fleet screen. And then, yeah, so it's doing some repairs. And this seems how we recover things. All right. so we could have some officers in addition to us that are going to make things better for our fleet. I like that I'm an actual human in this one. Is it escape to get out of this? Yep, there we are. Repairs are complete. Press F5 again. They really want me to save all the time. Alright, you've gained a level. Gain 1 skill point each level up. In addition to a point at the start of the campaign, you can also gain story points as you gain experience. These can be used to take exceptional actions like make your own story. It's like a choose your own adventure. Fun. Skill points are used to learn skills. Skills are arranged in 4 attitudes: combat, leadership, technology, and industry. Each aptitude has a number of different tiers. If you advance to higher tiers by picking skills from the lower ones. Yeah, okay, so it's kind of like a tech tree, but skill-based. Skills that affect your pilot, ship, or combat skills, and a few skills in higher other aptitudes can be made elite at the cost of a story point. Maximum level you can reach is 15. Okay, so we're getting a total of 15 skill points. Is that it? Proceed to open the character tab and consider your options. You don't actually have to spend points now if you don't want to. All right, so let's have a look. So the end seems to be this way. Yep. So combat, you get a kind of a lot of different options. So the ultimate ones are like systems expertise. We're gonna have missile capacity and yeah, okay. So ballistic, target analysis, point defense, field modulation. That's like shields, I'm guessing, or something like. Yeah, I don't know what hard flux is, but it sounds bad. Helmsmanship. All right, tactical drills. So see, this seems like almost a better option. All right, I'm the admiral in this case, and it makes sense. I've got 2 points as well. So it kind of makes sense for us to nav rating. I feel like it's makes sense for us to go with bit of combat radius, carrier groups, fighter uplinks, officer trainings. Yeah, maximum level increases. All right. This seems like the one of the better trees to go with rather than just being, if I was like role playing as a lone wolf or something, then that's what I should go for. All right, that's a flex fleet. These affect piloted ships, so technology sort of thing. It's better sensor range and burn levels. Transverse. Oh, so we would be able to transverse jump. That seems like a good skill to have that we'll need. And then we've got like transport, salvaging. Polarized armor. There's a whole heap of stuff here. All right, so where I'm going to start off though, I think navigation seems like a good one to have. And then the next thing that seems like a good thing to have is the recovery rate for things, as well as I'm not sure what nav rating is, but it sounds like a plus, right? I mean, we could go with tactical drills as well, so a little bit extra weapon damage from everything. But I think navigation and is going to be my first thing because we're going to have to get around all the time, right? And it looks like I can reassign those skills as well and back it out later on. Cool. Can I get out of my character screen? All right, we're out. Yep. Shortly after dispatching the pirates, you receive a Type beam communication from the system's main inhabited world. All right, they want us to go to the main hab world. All right, lay in a course. After dismissing this dialog, press E to open the intel screen and um, view the details. Then select message and click on show on map button to open the map centered directly on it. And then lay in course. Okay. You can also press tab to open the map and locate it manually. Once you get to that, all right, tab for map, but we go for E. And then we want to find this thing and then show on map. Cool. That seems to be the thing. So, oh, hang on. Nope, I clicked the wrong thing. Show on map. Then right click to lay on a course. Okay, so there's me, there's the thing. We'll go back. Here we are, and we're moving. Yay! What's this? Transverse jump. Ankara is pretty far away. Right, thanks. The sustained burn ability is useful for long distance travel. Activating it will briefly stop the fleet and reduces acceleration to a minimum, but the maximum burn level will be much higher. Sustained burn can be interrupted by other fleets activating on interdiction. Alright, so it's going to make things go faster, so we can interdict other people, but we can go faster on the sustained burn. Finish. Okay, so sustained burn, please. There we go. Long-term operations sorted. And I think it was shift is like coming up on an asteroid belt. Okay. Press and hold S to get through the asteroid belt while, alright. Cool. So we're just gonna chill. Oh, I see. So we're gonna chill as we go through it. That's an asteroid there, so that's what presumably could have hit me and caused some damage. I like that in comparison to say, oh, hang on, Cosmeteer, that it's showing how big space actually is. It seems pretty easy to get around the system in Cosmeteer, but in this it's kind of highlighting and including a speed up time while you wait, sort of thing. Turning on transponder makes your fleet very visible. Okay, and everyone seeing it will know who I am, unlike the pirate fleet that I fought earlier, which had to be very close. Okay. Keeping your transponder on is a crippling disadvantage in hostile space, but as we're getting closer to the port and we like to dock there, it's a good idea to turn it on. Okay, so we can turn on and off our transponder. Gotta press it twice. Where is it? Nope, nope, slow, slow, slow. Where is our transponder? There we are. Okay. We're gonna turn it on. And we'll go back to that map and just lay in our course again. Yeah, it's on now. Okay, double click. Oh man. Alright, we'll allow the scan because we're okay with that. But we didn't do it fast enough. Yeah, okay, so there's a security attachment. So if we disagreed enough, we could go after them, but they're like heavy elite cruisers and stuff, so I don't feel like we would stand a snowball's chance. Okay, we've approached the orbital facility. I think I need to look for a pause button, but it might just be all real time. Okay, we'll open the com directory and talk to this person who wanted to speak to us. Actually, I could use a refresher. I've been in a meat popsicle for some time now. Done some promising experiments. Okay, they blew themselves up basically. Okay, the miners, blah blah blah. They were hit the hardest. They turned to piracy. Okay, and they stole all the food. That's mean. All right, how do I fit in? Pirates are too much for me to take on, but fortunately you don't have to. We've got an agent who was able to gain access to the sensor readings they need. Cool. Head there and, alright, why me? Why not? I'm not exactly spoilt for choice and you've shown some ability to handle difficulties. Not going to be a milk run, that's for sure. Okay, we've gotten back to neutral. That's nice. We're slightly in the positive. What's the plan? First off, make sure you turn off your transponder once you undock. I'm instructed in the security attachment not to give you any trouble about that. Man, it would have been handy earlier. I'm just saying. If you're lucky, the pirates may even think you're one of their own and let you approach the station without any trouble. It makes sense to go dark as you get closer. Okay, we've got a new ability to go dark. You can also approach it along the asteroid belt. That'll give you almost perfect cover as long as you're moving slowly. And if they notice me, well then I'm in trouble. Activate emergency burn to get out of there, lose them and then come back to try again. Don't e-burn unless you really need to though. It's hard on the ships and will cost you more supplies to recover from. Eats up a good chunk of fuel. Okay, makes sense. People just kind of binge eat during the emergency burn. They're just like nomming down on chicken wings. Excellent. Well, thank you for being willing to help. Um, Come back when you've got the data and good luck. Okay. Let's see if we can trade while we're here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So can we sell these things? Like we have to pay taxes? That's no fun. I don't want to pay taxes. What's this? A design type? Oh man, there's gonna be heaps of things. Well, I think we just sell the metals. I might keep the guns just in case that's going to be useful later on, but we can sell those parts because we've still got plenty of storage as well. Back button. Is there a back button if we go backspace? Nope, it's just the exit key. Yep, there we go. Alright, we can go visit the bar. I'm tempted, but I think we should move things along. We'll leave, and then we'll turn off the transponder. Now, if we go to, I need to press F5 to quick save. Yep, braking orbit, cool. I think it was E, right? So stabilize jump points, show on the map. That's where we want to go. So if I lay in a course up here, so we can approach from the asteroid belt, that would seem to make sense. So let's do that. We'll keep on the sustained burn. Go dark. And we'll just speed up time. All right, so let's turn that off and let's go dark about now. Because God knows when this will become a problem. Is this like preventing me from coming along here? Yeah, I don't seem to be able to like get further into that belt for some reason. I don't know if it's just because I'm dark or... Nope. Have I run out of fuel? What's going on? That would be ironic. All right, there is a pause. So, um, all right. So if we cancel that, then move down here. Ah, right. It's because I'm... Cool. All right, we've gotten there. That's cool. Sweet. Let's go find this agent then. That's the person here. These guys don't look happy, so red is bad, I'm assuming. All right, we've chatted to them. All right, we'll cut the comm link. Let's just see what they've got. I definitely have got plenty of stuff. It looks like I can hire people, etc., but it's all kind of in red, so I'm not sure if that means that's kind of contraband or whatnot. Could be these guys are slaves, who knows? We're buying them for 32 a unit, so that's quite possible. I seem to be like well and truly over my minimum. I'd like some Marines though, that sounds like fun. As does the Annihilator rocket pods, to be honest. Alright, I think that's all we want to do here. We're gonna just kind of head off this direction and get away. And then we will stop going dark and go for a sustained burn back to, hang on, can I center them? Oh, right click. There we are. So sustained burn down there. And we'll turn our transponder back on so we don't get damn fined again. That was no fun. It's a gate. Now they said they were guarding gates or something, but I'm not really seeing any contacts. I'm not sure if I'm just too far out or anything. Excellent. All right, we're back. That was pretty easy, but an exercise in sneakiness. So we'll go talk to Freya again. We got 5,000 bucks for that too, and they like us more. The system estimates it will take a cycle to analyze the data and come up with a stabilization algorithm. Naturally, by then the data will be out of date, and any algorithm based on it is meaningless. Well, that's a problem. If it had an AI core on hand, we could analyze the data more quickly. Fortunately, there's a survey probe somewhere in this system, one left over from the initial exploration of the sector. It should have at least one AI core serving as its brain. Where is it, and why hasn't it been salvaged before? Um, They're usually protected by automated defenses that still function to this day, and this probe is no exception, and the hegemony generally forbids civilian interference with domain artifacts for the sake of public safety, of course. Yeah, that's a lie. Desperate times, however. I've got another ability, active sensor boost. Okay. I'll see what I can do. And we have a few pleasantries. That's nice. We are pleasant. Let's just see what we can do here as well. Like if I might want some. I think I was hold shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Like supplies are going to be a limiting factor, I feel. Okay, well, let's leave and just head show on map. That's where we want to go. Apparently, no, no. Go back. Show on the map. Yep. All right. We do want to go out to Pontus. Okay, so the relays are going to do different things. We will keep our transponder on for the time being. I'm wondering if getting too close to the sun is going to do horrible things to us. We did just kind of dodge out of the way then, so maybe it does. Like, ouch, ouchies, that burnt. I'm kind of tempted to turn off my transponder at the moment. All right, we're in. No, we don't want to establish a colony. So what was it? Turn off that. And we wanted like an active sensor burst. Something this way, I think. Out there. Well, there's definitely something out here. I'm not sure if it's what I'm looking for, but we'll... Alright, that's the probe. Yay. Let's go see what it is. We're approaching it. It's pitted by small impacts. Explore. Several energy. Alright, so we can only engage. We don't have much choice here. We're not going to transfer command. We just hit continue. And I think we want to deploy this guy. I think we also want our carrier in the fight and maybe the combat freighter. So we'll deploy all three. And can we, yeah, no? H. Cancel. What are we doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. Just gonna press play and see what happens. I think they're escorting. Alright, so you, when you attack this guy, there we go. You send your thingies out there, and you and that ship. I think that will do it. So we've got kind of like a tactical mode, it seems here. Show the video feed. We'll pause, undo it. Yep, all right. Okay. That's destroyed, so we want to go back here, and you can attack this and this as well. And then we'll go back to the feed, just because it looks cooler. Alright, so the fighters seem to be taking out things and doing enormous amounts of damage here as well. And we've got lasers coming in for our cruiser. Nice. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to learn some of the more advanced maneuvers later on to make sure that I have my fleet kind of properly supporting each other. But it does look like it's a fleet engagement type where you build the right fleet to make everything work together properly. Okay, so we'll pick through the wreckage, and yeah, more stuff. Yay, supplies, which is nice, and fuel. Cool, take it all. Um, okay, a weak hyperwave ping is detected coming from Poe. It's unclear if there's a random noise from a dying subsystem or some kind of encrypted signal. We finished the approach without further incident. All right, preliminary salvage. We've got the crew, we've got the machinery, 110% effectiveness, which is not actually possible, but okay, sure. Begin salvage operations. We've got some new shinies. The Gamma Core is what we're after. It's apparently worth 10,000 bucks. So yay. More machinery and more supplies and more. You know, I should have just used the take all button, but okay. All right, we've got a debris field here. Can we scavenge here? Let's just assess what's in there. There is significant risk, but we're gonna do it anyway. So 3 heavy machines were destroyed. We got 1 back and a little bit of something something. So I think that was worth it, or at least I hope it was. Um, I don't know what the things mean, right? Is this just like random icons to say, hey, there's stuff around here? It might be. But let's go to the map and oh no, 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 that's not what I wanted to do. And just lay in a course there, and then we'll put in a sustained burn, and then just make sure we kind of slow down during the roid phase so we don't take damage. There we go. I wonder if that applies in the rings of things as well, like this gas giant here. Use shift to speed up a little bit here. We'll turn back our transponder, because otherwise they might be a little bit shitty with us again. Alright, open the comms, chat to this lady here. They only gave us 8,000. We could have sold this on the black market for more, man. But they are favorable to us at the moment, so that could be useful. I don't like the name hegemony though. That like sounds like they're bad guys. Um, And you said their forces are significant. Well, it's all relative. Security detachments could handle them easily, but as I mentioned, it's tied down to defending your fleet on the hand. You might be able to handle them with some stellar piloting, a bit of luck. But it's best not to take such chances, especially when there's an alternative. What's the alternative? The new ship graveyard around Tetra. Ships were deemed not worth the effort to restore, waiting bulk transfer. Now, though, they'll serve our needs. Go there and recover all the ships you can and break the ones you can't for supplies. Make sure you bring enough crew to operate the recovered ships, but an extra 100 or so will do. You'll need to transport them somehow. You take this mud skipper transport, consider it part of your reward. Thanks, I'll return with the ships. Okay, so we want to hire some crew from the sounds of things. We'll get rid of the metals. And yeah, we'll want what? I think it was a control. Nope. Abort, abort. Is there a way other than clicking? I should have paid attention, right? Kind of want to just edit the transaction here, so that would be lovely. Just a more kind of friendly way of doing this. Oh, there we are. Click and hold. Friendly way achieved. And then we're going to move everything back like that. Okay, we're only going to pay 4 grand, and apparently we're going to get more ships. So I feel like this is a good deal, or it will be in the end. And hey, we can install some of these guns on the new ships, maybe. Do we need a repair? Cost 2 supplies, okay. We will leave, and they were talking about, I think it was E to get to here, show on map, and it's out at Tetra out here. Cool, so we'll lay in a course, and off we go. We've got our transponder on, and we've got our sustained burn happening, so all that needs to happen is we just kind of chill. Just gonna slow down a little as we get through here, and it certainly looks like there's a whole heap of derelict ships. We're gonna leave, right? Okay, so we're gonna pause just while I check these out. So we've got a Lasher class, we've got a Wolf class, got a shuttle, a destroyer, light carrier, tanker, another shuttle. All right, well, I don't know what the differences are here. I feel like the light carrier might be the first thing that we want to go for, so let's lay in a course for that. We'll turn off this. Not easily recoverable, but very useful. You can use a story point to make a ship recoverable. Okay. So explore. And this is using the special, the recovery point, I'm guessing. Something about it being a miracle worker. Okay, so here we are. Deployment points. All right, so we're probably going to have a max or something like that. Wouldn't pass any inspection, but then again, we're not in the fleet. All right, take a look. What do we need? It's going to be a difficult recovery. So if I recover this, eat up some supplies and yeah, I need to consider my options. So we're gonna leave and then just go check out one of these destroyers, right? Explore this, alright. Special measures. He also thinks he's a miracle worker with this one. Graded life support. Unreliable subsystem. Sounds like a win. Let's look at it. Alright, so this will take a little bit less, so we could have more. It still costs the same amount of, get more bonus experience for the destroyer for some reason. F1 for more info. Okay, so what's it got? It's got like medium missile, 2 small ballistic, 2 small energy, 3 small missile, an antimatter blaster, and like it's totally not gonna keep up. It's a low-tech design. Alright, just gonna consider my options again as well. I don't get a second chance at this, so we'll have a chat to this one. Oh, this one may not need a story point. Consider ship recovery. Faulty automated systems. That's just what we want, right? I think this might be one of the ones that we want to go for because it's not going to take a story point here. So we'll recover this one and we'll leave. Yep. We'll dismiss. Let's look at the, actually that's a freighter, isn't it? We'll explore. What sort of special measures? Let's have a look at our engineer's report here. And not spending story points, fortunately, on that. Just got 2 light machine guns, so I'll consider my options as well, and we'll leave. So let's go have a look at that Wolf class frigate. That was one of the starting things, so we can get it without any story point recovery, right? So I feel like that's probably a good deal. Glitch sensor array and structural damage. And it's got a harpoon, so it kind of needs more weapons. We'll recover it. Got a couple of ships now. Lasher class frigate and a shuttle. Let's go to Lasher class. Explore. Consider our special options. Take a look. I think I'm going to go with this one. Just going to have the one. And then I think the light carrier, if we can still grab it, is going to be the thing to go for. Nah, we can't do it with the available crew. Cancel. So let's just salvage it then. Which gives us a little bit of stuff. Should have got more crew. Alright. So it looks like the Buffalo class destroyer will be the one that we want to go. We'll explore special measures, take it, recover that one, leave. Got some XP doing that too. I've already got a freighter, so I'm just going to salvage this one, I think. Same with the shuttles. I don't see... explore. So what does it actually give me? It's only very small. Does it have weapons? It could have some small weapons, but not really anything. We're going to cancel. We'll consider our options and instead just salvage everything. I'm thinking the tanker might be the other thing that I take. Oh, we can just recover this one. Why not? We'll take the ship because we didn't have any other option. And apparently the tanker we can also take. Alright, we'll recover and then leave. We've got everything out here. We'll just go slowly through this. Go without burn. And back to orbital facility. Go. Ow, we hit something. That stung. Oops. Alright, let's see if we can repair everything. It took 24 supplies. So I think our supplies are getting a little bit low. We did have some credits we could, or metal we can sell. I'm wondering if refit, okay. Alright, so what have we got? We've got the Condor class light carrier. Has compromised armor, so that's no fun. That's got unreliable, yeah, we've got a lovely fleet here. These guys still have ordnance points though, so I'm wondering if I have a chat to this lady, put some weapons on and get a proper refit done and dedicated crew. It's no worse than the pirates, right? Speaking of weapons, yeah, ordered local storage space to be assigned to you and we've got some suitable weapons to transfer there. Okay, free weapons, yeah. Use them to outfit your new ships and make sure you've got enough crew for a full complement on each ship, then break the rogue minor defenses in a jump point. As soon as this conversation is over, press R, and then after you can auto fit to pick a desired loadout, and the ship will automatically refit it to match it using what weapons available. In addition, you can now have access to local storage in Ankara, and some weapons and supplies have been placed there. To access it, click on the storage button on the tray screen. All right. All right. So, what was it? I wanted to press R for the refit screen. So click on the dude. The hammerhead seems like the one to go for. What's a harpoon do? Guided missile rack. Okay, cool. This one's empty, so I can just yeah, it looks like I can just put on my own thing. Small hybrid turret. So that seems like it should be point defense or something. What was it? Auto fit. So balance, overdriven, support, or I could do like let's go with the balanced if we can. will not cost anything, apparently. Confirm. So, yeah, okay, so if it doesn't have something, it's putting in something else instead. So this is like a heavy hitter sort of thing, or it feels like a heavy hitter. Alright, so we've got the Wolf class here. We'll go with the auto fit again. Assault variant, the close support. It's going to give like an iron cannon, mining blaster, a couple of harpoon missiles, and some laser PD. Reinforced bulkheads. Alright, so overdriven. Safety overrides, or a point defense boat. That would seem to be like the ideal sort of thing for the frigate. But I don't think we have got the enarmament, so we're going to go with close support. Then we've got the Lasher class. So we'll auto fit. Yeah, so this is meant to be a close support as well. So why not? Unless we can do something else. And then we've got, yeah, we've still got heaps to plan out. All right, so this is a support destroyer. Auto fit, so it could be fighter support or it could just be support. I feel like fighter support, if we can do it, would be good, but it doesn't look like it's going to make a difference. So we'll just go with support. All right, with this, oh, cancel. Auto fit here. It just wants to be a standard shuttle. So it could be an interceptor. All right, so we have to buy things now. That's no fun, but we'll go with a standard shuttle then. And then final auto fit is a light tanker. But it's better than it having, it's going to have at least some things on it. All right. I don't know what the icons mean. I think they're like drawbacks around it. Yeah, it looks like it can do different things. Can I rename the ship? I can. All right, we can rename ships. Einstein's Demon. I think I'm going to keep it for that, and I'm going to come up with ship names if this turns out to be a series. How are we going on time here as well? Got about 10 minutes left that are planned, but I think we'll do the pirate battle and then go from there. So let's go back. Let's go find out if we need enough more crew or that sort of thing for a full complement. I don't know how we determine if we've got a full complement. But if we go to our storage here, all right, we did have heaps of things that we should have been able to fit to things. I don't know why that didn't happen, but we'll take them all. Surely it should have fit these as priority. Got a heap of supplies, that's great. Turn off storage, no, open market. Oh yeah, confirm this transfer. So maybe I should have done that first. Fleet requires 480 skeleton for all things to function optimally. Got a lot more fuel. Organics, food. Okay, so supplies is not just food, basically. We're gonna go with some Marines. Just, what is it? Shift and hold. There we are. Sorry, not Marines, some more crew. Get another 100. And then we're going to go back to that refit screen and just see if anything can be like auto fit here to be upgraded. It's meant to be a support one. Cancel. All right. So let's go back to that hammerhead in particular. Right, you're meant to be a balanced one, right? I don't think anything really changed there. Auto fit. You're meant to be close support. I think we're all good, basically. All right, let's leave. And then hit E and show on the map where we want to go. It's a jump point out here. So we'll, yeah, let's head for it. Braking orbit. I feel like turning off my transponder might be an idea and just seeing if I've got any points that I could do. No, not really. So be it. Okay, let's go. We'll stabilize the jump point. All right, we can leave. We can use it now, and we'll go after this flight here, fleet here. There's a few of them. Open a comm link. All right, so they're not keen. Let's move into engage. And yeah, so I'm going to deploy myself. We'll get the carrier in there. We'll definitely want the hammerhead. The close support guys. Not going to bother with a tanker or the drone tender. Actually, I feel like we want to keep some firepower back for the next round. Or do we? Nah, let's go all out and then we'll just keep our like civilian ships back. All right, deploy. Um, so can I like? I really wish I could form them up. Nope, that's not gonna what. Can I cancel all orders now that I've made that rookie error? Rescind orders. Yep. So O. You can do what you want. All right. So what do we got? It's a wolf class close support. So I want you. All right. So that's gonna order everyone to kind of defend that. So if I select this and then go heavy escort, I think it's more my carriers that I want to. Yeah, okay, so we'll get rid of that. Light support carrier, support destroyer, right? So we want a medium escort on this. We want a medium escort here as well. Escort here, escort here. So all just kind of light escorts, and then these will be our primary ships. Let's go. Haven't spotted any of them yet. Here we are. All right. So the hammerhead can start attacking that. You can attack that. I'm just going to focus fire as much as possible. Actually, you guys can go after the strike fighter. Nope, nope. Standard shuttle. All right, so I don't feel like those escort orders are really doing a heap. So we're just gonna go kind of search and destroy-ish. And then I'm gonna try and see what's happening. All right, we've got one down. So these guys can go after this, because that should be fairly easy. Go back to seeing what's happening. Alright, we've got some trouble over here, so we're actually going to retarget these guys. That's about to blow up, I think. There we go. Alright, so these guys are now going to come in and grab that one. We'll hit F again. No, if I go F now. Got a lot of shields. Or damage coming in on those shields. This guy is not meant to take a hit, so I feel like you're going to kind of come back a little bit here, dude. Ah, you did punch it in the face though. That's good work. So our escort here should really go after this guy. It's a little bit chaotic, but it's fun. Hey, the thing's blowing up. We're doing some good work on the hull here. This isn't potentially good. Gonna get rid of these. It really depends on who's gonna win here. We did just get a good hit off him, but he does have really good cannons coming in. Oh, I think these missiles might help. Hey, we got him. All right. That's the timer as well running out. There we are. All right. So this guy here could really use a retreat. So rescind your orders, man. And what can't I order him about? Fine, you can head up here. No command points available. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay, there's so many orders I can carry out. Can I just shoot things? All right, they're just gonna do their thing. Oh, it looks like we've lost something maybe. Well, that's just a wreck maybe. I don't know. Enemy fleet is defeated. No, they're not. We want to take them all out. Get them, boys. Search and destroy. I don't think it's worth taking on their fighters, is it? Probably not worth the materials. Claim victory. No, cancel. We'll just continue on then. Alright. So, it sounds kind of like we lost someone. This guy retreated. We destroyed all those. Kind of feel like we want to order my second in command. Yeah, we got them all. Consider ship recovery. So what have we got? Lasting damage. They kind of look like they're wrecked, right? I'm gonna pick through the wreckage instead. Grab what we can. Give nothing back. Yar. It's the pirate code. Um, Definitely the missiles. I feel like the weapons systems are where the money's at. Whatever this is as well. Heavy armor spec. It seems like a thing. I don't know how to use these, but I'm guessing I'm either going to be told at some point. You know what? We're just going to take all because we can. Excellent. So our fleet are just repairing at the moment. Might do a bit of an active radar pulse. No, it looks like they're all gone. So mission successful. And presumably we want to go back there, turn our transponder on, go with a sustained burn. But yeah, it's confusing. Some of the I guess the way to manage a fleet and etc. is not immediately obvious. But you know, I feel like this is fun. We're currently at favorable. That's nice. With Freya, but only neutral with a faction, and we got 10,000 bucks. Okay, cool. Speak to this station commander by when you go onto this other place. I'll need 100 units of fuel to get there. Okay. And if we distress call, then someone else, or we can go kill some bounties. All right, that's where I'm going to leave this recording. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're enjoying, you want to see more of this. I mean, it's just the tutorial that we've just gone through. Or if that's, that's enough for you and you want to see different space games. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll hit the save button now as well, and I will see you in the next recording or stream. Cheers. Hooks out.